Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Elza. Today I will discuss about the power number operation. When you were in elementary school, you must have learned about power numbers, right? Such as power 2 and power 3. For example, if 2 to the power of 2, it means 2 times 2. If 2 to the power of 3, it means 2 times 2 times 2. From this explanation, we can conclude that a power of n means a times a times I and so on depending on how much n is from the formula. From this formula, where a is the base or basis and is the index or exponent. For example, if we have 2 to the power of 3, it means 2 times 2 times 2. Second, if we have 7 times 7 times 7 times 7, it means 7 to the power of 4. Next, if the exponent is a negative number, for example, we have negative 2 to the power of 3, it means negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. If we find the value, negative 2 times negative 2 equals 4. 4 times negative 2 is negative 6. If a negative number is raised to an odd number, power it will produce a negative number. In this example, the exponent is 3, which is an odd number. Then the result will be a negative number. On the other hand, if a negative number is raised to an even power, it will produce a positive number. For example, we have negative 2 to the power of 4. It means negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 2 equals 4 times 4 is 16. Like that. Next. Next. If the form is like this, then we only multiply the numbers, not include the negative. Nah, dari the result of multiplied is 81. So because we didn't multiply the negative ones, we put the negative ones before result like this. So friends, you have to be careful when working on question like this. If they don't have a bracket like this, then we don't include the negative signs at the multiplication. Next, we'll look at the properties of exponents. There are properties we can use to simplify algebraic calculation. The first property is multiplication. If we have a to the m times a to the n, the result is the same as a to the m plus n. The second property, we have a to the m divided by a to the n, the result is the same as a to the m minus n, where a is not equal to 0. The third property is we have a times b in the bracket to the m. The result is the same as a to m multiply b to the m. Next, the fourth property is we have a to the power of n in bracket and raise it to the power of n. The result is a to the power of m multiplied by n. The fifth property is we have a over b in the bracket to the power of m. The result is the same as a to the power of m divided by b to the power of m, like that. Okay, next, let's move on to the problem. The first problem, we have 3 to the power of 4 multiplied by 3 to the power of 2. As we can see, this is multiplication. So the property we use is the first property. This property. Where is 3 to the power of 4 plus 2 equals 3 to the power of 6. Like that. The second property, the second problem is 2 to the power of 7 divided by 2 to the power of 3. Find these divisions. We will use the second property. This property, which is 2 to the power of 7 minus 3 equals 2 to the power of 4. Like that. The third example, okay, the third example is x to the power of 7 divided by x to the power of 3. Put in parentheses, then raise it to the power of 2. Here, we use two properties. The second property and the fourth property. The result is x to the power of 7 minus 3 is x to the power of 4 times 2 equals x to the power of 8, like that. The fourth problem is to bracket all variable to same variable equals 9a in bracket times a to the power of 2 times 3 times b to the power of 2 times b equals, because it's multiple, so we can plus the power. So 9 times a 1 plus 2 times 3b to the power of 2 plus 1, like this. So equals 9a to the power of 3 times 3b to the power of 3, like this. Okay friends, maybe that's all we learned today. Hopefully it's useful. See you in another times. I'm Elza. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.